Special warning. Our hosts do no research and preparation for these movies.
I think Dana White would let Trump shower room him. You know, like prison locker room.
Just try to mash that limp mushroom cap into his ass. Because, you know, have you ever tried fucking mashing your fucking penis while it's limp into something? It doesn't fucking happen.
I don't
If you imagine him sitting there going,
okay, wait a minute. I don't know how much stuff you tried to mash your limp dick into, but I don't.
Well, dude, you can't
normally try to mash my limp shit into something.
Well, dude, you can't fucking sit there and, like, insert a limp penis into something. It's before you're gonna mash.
We're not mashing. It's like taters.
Because you know that fucking 79-year-old fucking orange turd's not getting his dick up.
No.
So you know when Lord Luber was sitting there fucking sucking his cock, you know, it was like a limp blowjob.
Dude, can you imagine that? You're walking in on that, you know, you're like, oh, Jesus.
With her face just all...
He's like, blop, 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 and he's just like, hold on a minute. Are you almost done? You know what I mean?
No, I can just picture him being like Deadwood, man. Like, he'd be sitting there like Ian McShane, sitting there just fucking going off, talking the whole time, while she's sitting there going,
Why does anybody love me? You know, it's fucking, that's where we are.
No, where we are is, hey, everybody, got our bird here. It's Tuesday, get some of that beat.
No storage place.
Talk. That's jive talk for marijuana.
Nudity on slick paper.
Yay! That means we're almost close to insane. If not already there. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's a dude, stop, please. All right, we got martial law going on. We got all kinds of fucked up shit happening. There's no reason to be like, no, let's pretend like it's
for our own mental fucking state.
I'll try.
Let's take 20 minutes here to, like, you know,
yes, let's
try to enjoy something else.
Like the fire is not licking the backside.
Dude, you need time every once in a while to just not fucking...
But we just spent time talking about crazy... And you sent me a shit today like, oh my God, he's declaring martial law.
Well, I didn't say, oh my God, he is. I said he basically kind of just did.
Yes.
It's not technically, but it's pretty fucking close.
It's pretty close. But when you federalize fucking, you know, people like the troops, not troops, but the, ICE agents there, you're basically doing this.
But anyway. Well, dude, I saw a comment on Facebook, of course, in a fucking story about, like, you know, the LA fucking shit and everything else, or somebody was like, 4 dead in Ohio, you know, that's like the whole National Guard shooting people at Kent State, right? And it's like, why can't we go back to those days? And I'm just like, dude, I'm so fucking sick of just the constant fucking racism now that people are so emboldened to just be racist.
They're all about
fucking assholes.
Until they're the ones in the crosshairs, you know, and get shot by fucking friendly fire. You know, it's like, dude, if a gunman starts shooting, he's going to be shooting everywhere. It doesn't going to matter.
You know what I get the most joy out of? When you see a video of somebody being a racist fucking prick and then getting knocked the fuck out because of it, I fucking love that.
Look at that fuckface that went to that punk concert and thought he was cool walking around with a Nazi shirt. Well, they knocked his fucking ass right back to 1945.
Yeah. But anyway, we're here to do some 90's commercials. Back when time was good for us. When we were late. No, I would say we're very early teenagers, but no, I think this might be even before that. So we were like 10-ish, 11-ish maybe even slightly younger. The early 90's. I'm not sure because I didn't pay that close attention.
I was like 11 or 12.
It all depends because I wasn't paying that close attention to these on here. I wanted to see them here. So yeah, we're somewhere around there. So let's just get this shit started and enjoy the fun.
Here's us.
Here, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Here's my Aunt Louise.
Can she make a cereal with the intense taste?
That's a good cereal.
Yeah, it is.
A teeny bit of cinnamon.
Dude, anything with cinnamon in it's fucking great. And like when people are like, I don't like cinnamon, like, you're a fucking psychopath.
That's true. You know? Yeah, I know, right?
Or people are like, I don't like bacon.
Yeah.
You're a fucking psychopath.
It's like, I don't like cheese, but then the same person eats cheese pizza, but they don't like cheese on their burger. It's like, what are you, fucking stupid?
And now, with the Underdog Show.
Underdog!
Underdog, an underrated cartoon.
Underdog was underrated. Ren and Stimpy.
It's Ren and Stimpy on Mega Nicktoon Monday.
Oh, dude, this was
I
like,
miss fucking old school cartoons and shit.
yeah. I was like, just by looking at this, I was like, I remember this being a very good time in my fucking life, dude. Pizza Hut Kids Night, dude.
Dude, now, you know, fucking asshole politicians like, we want to make it great again. We want to take it back to blah, 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 blah. Like, listen, if you want to, like, bring back Saturday morning cartoons and get rid of social media and make kids go outside and have fun again, sure thing. I'm all about that shit. If we're talking about suppressing certain people, no, that's not, no.
Give Sega Genesis even more power. Game Genie now.
Game Genie.
Oh, that was the lawnmower man.
Jam and Earl. Game Genie for Sega Genesis.
Oh.
You cast them aside, exiled to the closet. Rescue them. Get most of your old video games out of the closet and play them like new. Game Genie. Jump higher, change levels.
Yeah, back in the day when you'd be like,
Your Nintendo Entertainment System.
And they say that actually made them worse because of the moisture in your breath fucking
yeah,
corroded them
spitting
quicker.
water all over it.
Yeah. You know, that was a cereal I never really liked. Honeycomb's kind of gross.
It is.
It
You
still
had to put a
exists.
shitload of sugar on them just to taste anything.
No, I remember those were sweet, weren't they? It was Kix that was really
They were
gross.
okay. We'll put it this way: they were a sort of step up from Kix. They had a teeny bit of flavor. It's like they were like vanilla. They went, you know. In the Kix, they were like, nope, nothing bland. Fuck that. Nope, no nothing. And somehow, dude, Kix
They actually ride on air.
was a popular cereal.
Because
And I
Mikey
don't
likes
fucking
it.
get
I
it.
think it was the advertising. It was the Mikey likes it fucking ad.
Yeah, that wasn't like that wasn't Kix.
Oh, that's right. You're right. It wasn't. That was what, Life?
What was Life? Wasn't it?
I think.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, right. Yeah. Look, Mikey likes it.
Life's a good cereal though. Like Cinnamon Life's real good.
Yeah, the cereal's great. The life part sucks.
Oh, dude, I loved fucking Clarissa, dude. I'll tell you, this right here was a great time in my fucking life.
Big ass scrunchies.
Before all the bullshit started, like before 1996, whenever everything just went to fucking shit.
Yeah, dude.
That's our
There was a window.
It was like that's our own personal thing. Nothing happened naturally in
I'm saying, like,
1996.
there was a
but-
window. Like this around this time was good. Comedy Central was peak. You know, had all kinds of good shows on it and shit.
Nickelodeon was great.
Benny Hill,
Then they had Nick at Night.
Nick at Night. You had Gilbert Godfrey up all night on USA.
Yeah.
You had all kinds
Well,
of
at this point, was it still him,
Was that still
or was it
going?
Ron this year at this point?
Oh, well, I don't know. I thought he went for a while.
I don't remember.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe you're right. Maybe he ended like.
And then you had Joe Bob Briggs, which is still on now, but you know,
Yeah, that's not the same.
no.
You need to get rid of all these stupid apps. Just bring back cable again. Like, fuck it.
That's basically what it is.
I know, but they're fucking scamming you now.
Yeah.
You're
They
paying,
were scamming you with cable
they
too.
were, but then now you're paying 300 times as much. And they're like, hee hee hee. I'm like, wait, didn't we have all this with cable? You did.
They're not motorcycles, but motorcycles.
Ha.
Any bikes you've ever seen.
Motorcycles.
And now they're
After a while, the plastic on it would just start,
Yeah.
Are you ready?
wearing down.
I mean, I never had one of those at all, but
it was just
kind of a cool
a
thing.
bike with plastic shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of cool.
It was like this. Think of it as one of those cars on RoboCop, you know, the
Yeah.
shit ones. There's just extra stuff on a shit car.
Yeah, Doug, Rugrats, all good shit, man.
Dude, they had Doug by the Jump.
And I know we've said this a million times before, but hand-drawn animation. Come on, let's. I mean, yeah, I know the computers are used for everything, but you can still base it on hand-drawn.
Every Sunday starting at 10, 9 Central.
It just looks so much better. Even when it looked crappier, it looks so much better. So much more natural and not.
Mine's not like animated, but it's hand drawn. I can say that.
Nick or treat.
I don't know. Me shaking them, is that animated?
Yeah, sure.
I guess. Nice. Did you know Robin? They had Robin. Remember they back in the day they had Robin, and you had no idea why because he wasn't in the. Look, there he is. He wasn't in the movie.
That was Batman.
No, it's Robin.
Well, that's Batman.
That's Batman. But no, they had a Robin.
Look, that's Bruce Wayne. Said Bruce Wayne figure included.
My balls. But,
your balls?
I said my balls. My balls bad. But
yeah. Dude, I remember these commercials. Never had that game obviously because I was Can't get it, dude. That was one cool shit too.
Dude, we had Fireball Island, and that shit's worth $500 fucking now.
Yeah, me and Jeremy today were just talking about at work, just talking about like shit like that. He was saying about like how he wishes he still had his. And when he was a kid, he would have bought 2 of his Ninja Turtles. One, he kept it on cards and everything.
Right? Yeah.
I was like, when you're a kid, you don't fucking think. You just want to play with the shit.
Play with the shit, right? You're not. Oh, let me keep that in the plastic and make money when I'm 30.
But I also don't get the whole thing of like people buying to collect and not, just keeping everything sealed. It's like, why? What we gonna do? Just look at it? Like the vinyl thing. When people sit there and buy vinyl just to collect and not fucking listen, what's the fucking point? Yes, it was meant to listen.
I mean, the collectibles as far as like an action figure, I get that you wouldn't want to scuff it up.
I don't remember Double Dip Crunch.
Yeah, me neither.
It looks like Crispex with honey nuts on it.
Board games!
Oh, yeah.
Now you try to introduce that to a kid and they go, this is bored!
Nobody challenges the
Where's the screen?
Yeah.
You and me, one-on-one.
We don't like promote physical toys anymore.
Even if it's not non-physical, just
look at your fucking fat little.
But still, it's something that's in real life. It's something that's there.
Because like
it's physical.
Like lately, it's just we've been like cranking down on the tablet thing. Like Liv, you ain't gonna fucking sit there and just stare at your tablet. Like, I mean, she's all about it. She's cool. She ain't like, yeah. Like she'll put it down and go do whatever. I'm sure most other kids aren't as fucking easily going, Ah.
All I wanted was a big bowl of Kellogg's Cinnamon Mini Buns. But is this my last?
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Or Honey Nut Cheerios, I Shrunk the Kids?
Maybe not.
Hey, where do we know that fucking dude from?
Which one?
The one that's flying the plane. He was in fucking something.
I can't tell, he's upside down.
It doesn't matter.
I do remember Cinnamon Mini Buns. Those were good.
Yeah, everything with cinnamon's great. Churros.
Yeah, you can.
Horchata. That dude, we know him. He was from fucking something. Ha!
Everybody's from fucking something.
Nice!
Mostly their dad's penis. The Undertaker will someday ruin his reputation.
So will Hulk.
So will Hulk.
In multiple ways.
Yeah.
By fucking Bubba the Love Sponge's wife. By being a racist piece of shit.
Yeah.
For
Colors, they smell pretty.
Still much.
Dictator's ass.
Yeah, but I was going to go more about him, like his son getting that wreck and him being like, oh, damn.
Yeah, that's wrong here. And also just being a racist prick.
Yeah, well, that was the first thing.
And a liar. He fucking lies about everything. I discovered Cyndi Lauper, brother. Like, no, you fucking didn't.
I was going to be the bass player of Metallica. No, you fucking weren't.
You fucking weren't. I invented the wheel, brother. I'm a pathological liar, brother. Kit Kat bar! I swear they shrunk him. I don't know this. But like, Kit Kat, they fucking shrunk him, I swear.
They shrink everything.
I know, it's bullshit. Fucking charging more and shrinking them.
And now we're back with the Underdog Show on Nickelodeon.
I wish we were actually watching the Underdog Show.
Halloween, and frightening rumors have reached the rug.
Someone or something is making trouble.
I didn't really watch Rugrats.
Two shadows.
A monster.
Yeah?
A monster.
How about you? Wasn't much.
Yeah, I did.
I think it's after us.
Not like religiously or anything, but I did when it was on. I watched Doug more.
Find out.
I say Doug and Ren and Stimpy and stuff like that. But if it was on,
Yeah.
it was on.
Except for the cows. Then a rock fell from the sky. So I sat on it. but it was really a spaceship. Then
And the cows were tripping balls.
I could actually read their minds. Should we fry them or boil them? Whoa! So I pushed a button and made them disintegrate. Okay, so I made it up. Then I made it all
I'm a
happen.
big stupid liar.
Mario Paint. Draw and make music.
Ah, you remember Mario Paint?
I never had it, but I do remember it.
The secret is out.
Super Nintendo, that was like my favorite console of all time. And I've been playing fucking, video games since the Atari 2600, but like Super Nintendo was great. Fucking great.
Magic Jewels!
I mean, I love the Sega Genesis and stuff too, but...
Did you ever feel like they didn't really try too hard when it came to girls' toys?
Yeah.
They were just kind of like, here is a doll with poops and peas, and it's got some jewels.
Dude, girls and women always get the short end of the stick.
Yeah,
especially
when
one
having
sucking
sex with us.
I was like, especially if you're the one fucking sucking Trump's fucking mushroom cap. But we
That's Stephen Miller's job.
This week on Snick, it's too
Dude, are you afraid of the dark? Fuck yes.
Yep.
screams, hair-raising chills.
You know, there's another one I loved? Pete and Pete. Remember fucking Pete and Pete?
Calls for help from the other side.
Don't really call any episodes, but I do remember.
And if this doesn't put you in a Halloween spirit, nothing will. So take a seat on the big orange couch and Snick this Saturday night starting at 8, 7 Central on Nickelodeon.
We're tired of doodling in black and white.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, they sell colored pens too, you know?
That's true. Their parents gave them fucking, like, Robitussin.
Color Rider! Color Rider!
I'd be so pissed. Like, dude, I worked all that hard on a dog and you just raised...
Nickelodeon Color Rider.
Yeah, the pen will get lost in within like 15 minutes.
San Diego, LA, New York, Chicago.
We'll all be destroyed thanks to Trump.
This year, Nick wants to send you to Hawaii for the
To go see Magnum P.I. Go hang out with Rick and TC.
I'll show you.
I remember this commercial.
Scavenger hunt. Spotted dog, rocker.
But I just sized that camcorder.
I don't see geek.
Yeah?
What were you gonna say?
That's cool. That's not even that big. We had bigger ones.
Yeah, but dude, the second.
But no, did you notice what the McDonald's, what the golden arches look like? Because they were so 90s, they weren't even arches. Maybe it'll pop up again at the end of the commercial. Pay attention, like maybe to the bottom right corner.
Alright.
Hey, a rocker. Works for me. What's next? My convertible?
Don't make the fat kid run.
Don't you just love whatever back in the 90s, whatever chicks wore vests?
Yeah.
That was like a huge thing.
Yeah, I see what you mean about the arch.
No, not even that. I'm talking about, like, just wait. The arches, just look, those look the same, but, like, no, the logo on the screen.
I knew we'd find everything at McDonald's.
See it?
Oh, yeah.
It's so 90s, that might have been behind us. So they might not have even seen it.
Yeah, this is around the time where cartoons started to lose their drawn, like, it was more like, this.
Yeah, this was still drawn.
It was, but it wasn't like, didn't have that same Looney Tunes, this was drawn with crayon and thing. Yahoo!
Why is Nickelodeon the only...
Remember Yahoo Serious?
Yes.
Speaking of Looney Tunes.
Underdog is here.
Why is Nickelodeon the only network for?
You can tell the difference between Underdog to like here to like the next.
Oh, dude, Rocky and Bullwinkle. Love that fucking show.
This is the only place we want to be.
On Nickelodeon, the only
I think
network.
that dude who sounded like fucking Larry Fine.
Dude, that Destro actually looked good, unlike that one Destro we fucking saw on that fan film.
G.I. Joe!
Cabbage Patch Splashing Tank Kids. Wow. They love taking.
See, look, dude, we got G.I. Joe fucking vehicles and tea. They get a bathing fucking suit Cabbage Patch Kid. I'm sorry, women. I'm sorry that you've gotten fucked over in all of fucking history. I don't understand why. There's nothing better than a fucking vagina. Is there? Is there anything better than fucking vagina?
I can't think of anything.
They produce life. You know, it's like us dudes.
I like it.
Us dudes, not me and you personally, but dudes in general, be like, women doobie, women sexy.
Yeah, I know.
Why?
I know.
I don't fucking get it.
They have shit personalities. You can't get a date. Change your fucking personality. Maybe you're a dickhole. You know, stop blaming women. Maybe you're too stupid ass.
Yeah, true fucking not.
Fucking idiot. Maybe you learn how to talk to women. Get off social media! Stop going on True Social with the rest of the incels and go out in the world! Shark attack bowling!
I wish bowling alleys were still a thing.
They are a thing.
Not fuck, you know, like not
like
near us.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
It's like the Klan. They're still around, you know, but they're not as popular as they used to be.
They're more popular now than they ever have been.
Oh, I don't see any clubs popping up.
I'm Merv, from Welcome Freshman. Yeah, me too. I mean, I'm not.
And are they?
I'm from Welcome
Jesus
Freshman.
Christ! That Nick Fuentes keeps bouncing back and forth from like I'm a Nazi. No, I'm not. I am. No, I'm not.
Hardest jobs. Yeah. Huh? So show a little teacher appreciation.
Speaking of Nazis, look at these little Hitler haircuts.
This Orange Appeal is brought to you by Education First and the First Kids Network.
We'll never see that again.
Yeah, true.
Education First.
Damn, I wish we would have fucking elected Greg.
Yeah, that's why he would have taken Greg over anything. Even though he looks like a little douche, but still.
He does look like a little fucking douche.
Tasting tricks for everyone.
I'd rather vote for the fucking Tricks Rabbit than fucking.
I'm only one of those fucking tricks.
I say tricks! A pretty tasting part of this complete breakfast for all.
Like him and losers on the fucking strip in Vegas have something in common. They're both looking for things.
Yeah.
But don't drink it, it looks poison.
See, once again,
Magic Rabbit poured
once again, we get cool ass toys, they get tea sets.
Maybe girls like tea sets. You know.
Because we fucking conditioned them in their brains to fucking think they like tea sets.
Well, some girls might. That's not always the case.
The Magic Tea Party comes with every year.
Sometimes,
It's
for the most part.
Yeah, it kind of is, but
we were enjoying. Go fucking side of the house. This side just. What?
I don't know. But anyway, that sucks. I'm kind of not satisfied. I was enjoying that. I was having fun. We got pretty good with like not bringing up too much. We did a little bit, but not too much.
Well, you know what?
I mean, we started the episode with it, but
but things pop up that remind you of it.
unlike fucking Trump's little fucking mushroom cock, I'm gonna keep bringing that up all fucking day.
Want to touch his mushroom cock? I think you're obsessed. You know.
I mean, I'm curious enough that I'd want to see it, not in person, like a picture of it. Like if somebody was like, "Dude, we got this picture of fucking Trump's cock," I'd be like, "Let me see it." I wouldn't be happy about it, but I'm curious enough to see. You know, for what you hear about it being all fucking little, fucking looking like those cookies, little mushroom cookies.
Yeah, MCS. It's mushroom cock syndrome. You know, and you just want to see a mushroom cock.
No, I'm just curious about his mushroom cock.
No, it's under a fucking flab, a roll of pork. You know, who wants to see it? Probably smells like cheese.
Yeah, but anyway,
he's 80. He probably doesn't like wash himself properly because you think he showers?
I think somebody probably bathes him.
That's a question. Because he's always doing something. He's always busy. He's never really asleep. Does he wash his balls?
I say he's in a tub.
I think Trump's
with
balls
little
are
tubby.
not washed.
I say he's in a fucking tub with little tubby toys, a little floaty Adolf Hitler, a little fucking floaty Mussolini. Oh, you know, he's gonna like, I'm gonna be there you sometime.
I don't think he would leave himself that vulnerable to be in a tub naked. You know, he's gonna be in a locked.
That's probably why Melania looks so fucking miserable all the time, because she's probably the one that has to wash.
Where is she? Where is she? Is she not in the White House?
Locked into a bathroom with her into a gold-plated bathroom, handcuffed to a pipe, waiting for him to come in so she can wash his balls.
Everybody acts like that's normal. That's not normal. Where the fuck's the first lady's nowhere to be found? Like she's like, you know, and they're so.
She's an illegal alien too.
I know they're so fucking obsessed with foreigners.
But she's a white illegal alien, so that's fine.
But there's Melania who can barely put together 2 words of English.
She's white. On that note, for Gutter and Bird, we'll see you later.
Fucking sad state of affairs.
Yeah?
You know?
Because every day, every hour.
Yeah, right. It can't be
something
it's
new.
Not like it's like, oh, it's every once. It's not. It's every day. Something stupid. And, you know, unless you're just blind and deaf and dumb, you're going to know about it.
It's like once an hour, you're just sitting there and it's like, and you're like, gook, oh, and it's like, pow, you're like, bah!
Look, I just want to be
all day, every day,
like,
just fucking goddamn bombarded with bullshit.
You know, and you're like, God damn it, like, now he took away Medicaid for this. You're like, now he's defunding, you know, cancer research. Oh, they're taking away money for sick children in Africa. You know, they're doing all kinds of evil shit. And you're like, every day? Can't you guys take a break? Every day? I mean, they want someone to do something.
And we all knew this was going to happen because they said they were going to... No, they said they were going to do all of this stuff. Project 2025. That didn't exist. He didn't have nothing to do with it. He knows nothing about it. He's not going to enact it. Bang, bang, boom. Here we are. And he's fucking... Just keeps fucking...
one after the other. You know, so first now he's declared martial law and martial law. Yeah, I sound like that
county law.
County law. No, I sound like the guy from what's on the surveillance video. You know, he's like, "What's a strange movement?" I was like, but you know, yeah. But so California's first. You know, and you know what's funny is that they're like, well, I don't know. I mean, once he does that, Gavin Newsom's hands are tied. Like, so who's going to protect the citizens of the United States? They're like, I guess nobody. You know, are the citizens allowed to protect themselves from this?
No.
Tyrannical government?
No.
Oh no, they have to like be subservient and just like, you know, North Korea, they have to like, you know, lay down their arms.
Oh, dude.
Take it in the ass. So when he asks for their guns, are they going to hand them over willingly?
So, dude, but
because he will.
A whole different thing. What about like that 22-year-old fucking Homeland Security dickbag? You see that fucking picture of that dude? He worked in a fucking grocery store, and what was his other job? It was a grocery store and
something else.
Yeah, and now he's
nothing to do with that.
And now he's fucking in charge of Homeland Security. And that picture where he's doing the fucking people's eyebrow, it was like,
we're so fucked.
I just want to fucking.
That's why when like you see these town halls, people are like, what the fucking, you know, and they're like, well, I didn't see that in the bill before I voted for it. And everybody freaks out and they're like,
I gotta go.
Yeah, calm down. It's gonna be okay. You know, it's like, no, it's all right. You know, everybody's just gonna die. And then you get that lady's like, well, we're all gonna die. I'm like, you before anyone, because
hopefully
once things go down, we're coming for people like you. You know,
we do not condone that. We are not saying that. Don't put us in a camp.
Oh, I didn't say we're going to come and do you harm, but we're going to come for you and yell at you and stuff.
Don't put us in a camp. We'll see you later.